Hi there everyone, GuardianE here with another Destiny Child video. We are in the middle of the next world boss, which features Gunslinger Wyatt. I absolutely adore her design. I think it's fantastic, and we are going to take a closer look at that, but we can't actually summon for her. We get a bunch of free copies, of course, just by grinding the world boss, clearing out the Magic Mirror shop, doing the trial missions. However, they did introduce one unit specifically for pulling, and that is going to be Fiofano here. She looks great, and she's a solid supporter, going to be good for this world boss, going to help boost my score, all good things. So that's why we're going to go in for. Of course, Icefield Hunter GILTINE is also featured, and a boost unit, but we already have her. So we're just going to be going for the new unit right now. So here is her premium pickup summon banner, and I am willing to go up to the 15 multis to get her guaranteed if we hit a spot of bad luck. Premium pickup summon for GILTINE is also available in case you don't have her or you would like to get some additional copies. And she will also be guaranteed, I believe. Yeah, she will also be guaranteed, I think, at the 15 multis. Now, just something I did want to touch upon is that they added this Davi's Reasonable Summon, which is 3 singles per day. You just have to watch an ad for each pull, and the pull is a 3 to 5 star unit. I don't know, I'm not terribly motivated to do, because the rates in the game are so good, and the currency gain is so good outside of this. I almost want to do it just to support the game. Like, playing the ads is gonna, financially support a little bit, but I wish they had done this, like, maybe if they had done this for equipment. So if they had done this for soul cartas instead, I think it would have incentivized a little bit more, because people aren't willing to really summon for soul cartas, but if you put it over and give us free pulls on it by watching ads, I think people would do that. But yeah, let's start getting into the pulls for THEOPHANO, not really sure. Alright, first multi in. Yeah, so I hope they're doing alright. I mean, they are adding different ways to monetize, which I don't have a problem with at all. I think they'd be better served by adding better packages into the shop, if that makes sense, than to add all of these different ways to watch ads. I don't know what their revenue stream is like when you watch ads. They've also added, of course, in all kinds of different places, like for example, the World Boss, you can get additional World Boss tickets also by watching ads. So, I mean, yeah, I'll spend time watching ads if it helps to support them, but I would financially support them if their packages were a little bit better. So I feel like there's a little bit of a disconnect there. They're trying to find new ways to have the free-to-play financially support, which totally makes sense. And then they have these, outrageous packages for whales, but they don't really have anything in between, I feel. Alright, so first set of pulls, nothing remarkable, nothing to write home about. Let's go into the next multi here. Because even and I'm not suggesting that they do this. Let's skip. Alright. Even the exclusive skins on the Korean server, they give away for free in the Blood Gem shop on the global server, which is super generous. It's great. But that also means that people aren't going to buy the skin packs if you're just going to give them away for free, I don't know. Get better packages in the shop. I guess that's what I'm ultimately getting at. And still no real news on the Nikke front. Nikke Goddess of Victory. I really think the beta has been really mishandled because pretty much nobody has access to the beta. I don't, so I certainly can't cover it. And I don't know when the actual official launch is, so we will see. But that's obviously another game that I'm keeping my eye on from Shift Up. It has a lot of potential. Really beautiful, gorgeous designs, beautifully animated, so we'll see. We'll see. Excited for this World Boss. Again, we're going to take a closer look at the World Boss unit herself, because it's just such a fun and outrageous design. I love it. And this boost unit looks great too. I've taken a look at, I guess, what's incoming. Let's go ahead and skip. Alright. So nothing in this one. Take a little gander at what we've gotten. But I've taken a look at, I guess, what's incoming as far as, I guess, the next update is going to have some pretty amazing characters I really, really want to summon for, so looking forward to that. Yeah, ever since they did that, it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice because it helps people plot out, I guess, how they're going to use their crystals, although They give us so many crystals that you don't really have to too badly, unless you like decide to +6 all of your units right away. You're never really hurting for crystals. So, all right, lots of 4 stars in this one. That's pretty nice. El Dorado. Okay, Barrett. And no. Alright. We have officially reached the point where we are going to get the spa skin guaranteed. So that's pretty nice. Always appreciate that little bonus. That consolation prize I will take every time. Let's skip. And once again, nothing of note. Just some 3 and 4 stars. Alright. Well, hopefully we don't have to go all the way to the 15th step. It is nice that they do offer us some, not only like the spa skin, but there's a lot of other consolation prizes that you get along the way. You get crystals back, you get additional copies of the spa skin for friendship points. You can even get an additional copy of the unit, which is great. That's not something that not something that a lot of mobile gaming developers offer. So that's pretty nice. Alright. Okay, this is the guaranteed 4 to 5 star, and it is a 4 star Baby Flora. Alright. Next one in. Come on, Davi. Work with me here. Let's skip. And nothing. Oh, man. Double on the gift bag. Okay, what? This is step, what, 15? Or not 15, 13? Not entirely sure. Haven't been keeping track. All I know is that I'm over the 5 threshold. That's what matters most to me. And, oh, there we go! Okay, alright, finally. Okay, wow, she looks great. I didn't see her in her full color glory before, so she really does look fantastic. Water supporter. It's okay if you're different from others. I'll always be on your side. Wow, she really is a supporter in like the fullest sense, isn't she? Awesome, awesome. Well, there is a chance we could get a 2-in-1. Yeah. We didn't have to go super deep. It's fine. And she is the only 5-star on the banner. So, if we do get the Davi face, it is guaranteed to be her. Nope. Last chance, last dance. Last 4 to 5-star unit. And nope. Gonna be a Victorix. Alright, well I'll take that. That's gonna help in a big way in clearing out that magic shop. So yeah. Certainly pleased about that. I don't think I'm gonna go for another copy of Guillotine. I think my Guillotine is... Yeah, I just checked my Guillotine is only +2, so I could go in for another copy of Guillotine. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm fine with that. I'm still doing good damage in the world boss this go around, so I'm not worried. And I'm doing good damage even without getting Fiofano, so I'm assuming once I get her in there, she's gonna boost it even further. Alright, well let's take a closer look at the units associated with the event. So first and foremost, we have Gunslinger Wyatt, who is actually the world boss unit, and you can get her guaranteed just by grinding the event for free, which is great. What I need in battle are comrades and big guns. Understandable. When she first came into existence as a child, Wyatt thought she'd be fighting on the battlefield alongside her comrades. However, her first mission didn't involve a smoke-filled battlefield, it involved a few student artists and a fanzine. She'd be lying if she said she wasn't disappointed, but a mission is a mission, and so she gears up to help her packmaker meet his deadline the best way she can. Well, if that isn't a recipe for a fun-filled romp, then I don't know what is. So she's a fire debuffer, and of course here's her animation. She's firing off the grenade launchers. I I like actually adore it. But yeah, I absolutely adore Gunslinger Wyatt's design. It's just like a perfect combination of bizarre and fun and outrageous. She has this like almost blade, like vampire hunter attire with a lot of leather and fishnet. You have the thigh-high boots and the strappy cleavage-bearing top. She has that dark complexion, dual-wielding those grenade launchers, the pigtails flared out behind her. And then you have this glowing halo on top, which is just the cherry on the sundae, so to speak. I just love it. Her expression is amazing. It is super cute, grumpy, and unique. So awesome. I love it. She's such a great addition to the cast. She even has the trail of grenades for her dual-wielding grenade launchers running down the side here. And she has more, it looks like more grenades strapped to her thigh on the other side. Not entirely sure. But yeah, it's just awesome. Let's take a look at her drive skill preview. So, Grenadia. And yep, she's letting her rip with the grenades. That's alright. It's okay. Certainly on theme and connection with the grenades themselves, so that's on point. The animation with, like, the actual grenade shells and the explosion, I feel like they could have been a little bit more dynamic, but it's alright. It's okay. And next up we have quirky Theophano, a water supporter. Fiofano, who loves spending time imagining things, has a problem. Her pact maker, Takuro, fell in love with her at first sight, and he's desperate to get closer to her. She's impressed by his determination to win her heart, but reciprocating his feelings is a different story. Every day she hides behind her friend, Wyatt, to avoid him. Fascinating. So that's going to be, again, a fun-filled romp, an interesting dynamic between her and her pact maker. And in contrast to Wyatt here, Theophano has a little bit more of an elegant, sleeker, cleaner design, soft curves and angles. You have more delicate fabric, flowers, femininity, perfume, what amounts to, honestly, little more than a negligee. There's this gorgeous shine and gloss to her azure hair, really beautiful stuff. She has that very sweet wink in her animation. Features this dangerously short skirt with the garter and thigh-high stocking combination, and of course the abbreviated opening at the top. Really nice, beautiful hairpin, and it looks like she has some sort of a fan ribbon design as well behind her, something to that effect. So really nice. Drive skill preview, let's take a look. Ladies parasol. Oh, it's a parasol. Okay, it's like a tiny parasol though. Interesting. So she turns the rain into cherry blossoms. Not like a really super dynamic or remarkable drive crush, but really beautiful. I like how it's like originally raining and then you see the droplets freeze and turn into cherry blossoms. It's actually pretty impressive. I like it. Okay, so I'm still hunting Gunslinger Wyatt's spa skin. Haven't gotten it yet, but fingers crossed. Hopefully I will be able to get it before the event ends, or at least before the raid-up leaves. But we did, of course, get Theophanos because we did end up doing more pulls and got it as a consolation. So let's go ahead and defog her and take a look at the spa skin. It is animated, which is very good. They very seldomly don't have animated spa skins, but it happens every now and again, and it's never fun when it happens. So here is Theophano. She's putting up a little peace sign, which is really cute. It's actually very direct, oftentimes. Oh, she even like looks at her fingers when she does that. That's super cute. She's in a little bit of a different position. It looks like she's wearing something very similar to her default outfit, but the art is very nice. Very sweet. You do get a little bit of, again, more gloss and reflection off of her hair, which is really nice. But overall, yeah, I think it's great. Like I said, I do want to get Wyatt's as well. And then for the next 2 units that are dropping, all these spa skins, man. Gotta go for them. But yeah, let me know in the comments below how you did on this particular world boss, and if you did end up summoning for Theophano, if you got all of your copies of Wyatt under your belt. At this point, the event is close to ending, and so I'm definitely behind here, but at least as far as releasing this video. But we did pretty well on the grind. We got all those copies and the tickets that we needed, so we're in good shape. But let me know in the comments below how you did and what you're looking forward to. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Destiny Child content. We thank you all so much for watching and for taking time out of your day to spend with us. We really do appreciate it. And until next time, let's keep on slacking.